Hi everyone, Janet Boyer here. If you're new, welcome. I post videos about, junk journaling, paper crafts, yummy papers, coloring books, jewelry that I make, and stuff like that. So if you haven't subscribed, feel free to go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload some more crafty goodies. And if you're returning, hey friend, hope you're feeling inspired and creative and doing well. I am starting a St. Patrick's Day junk journal. The funny thing is I had the cover mostly done except for the tape and even the papers arranged and the washi tape already on it, but it was in the St. Patrick's Day box and I discovered it. And like I said on a past video, a lot of times I have this intention to make a video, to make a junk journal, and I don't get to it by the time the holiday rolls around, and I have to feel inspired when the holidays around. Like I can't work on a Christmas journal in spring or summer. I mean, I haven't tried it. I suppose I could technically, but it just feels weird. And so a lot of times I'll go into like a holiday box and like I'll find a Halloween journal or two that I haven't finished, or Christmas or Valentine's Day. So I had this all ready, except it wasn't stitched and I didn't have the washi tape on it. So my son, who helps me out, bless his heart, because my hands, I deal with tendonitis and carpal tunnel, he did a 5-hole pamphlet stitch for me last night. What I do is I have an old Writer's Digest, and then I just open it and I have an awl, AWL, and I put it right in the middle of the thick paperback Writer's Digest book that I no longer use. And then I do a top hole with the awl, bottom hole. No, I start in the middle, I think. Wait, I can't remember which one I start with. Might be the top or bottom. I either start in the middle or top, so I kind of know then where to put the secondary holes, the 5. And it turns out even. I never measure. My husband and son laugh at me that I have an aversion to measurements. I have an aversion to numbers, folks, okay? When I see some of these tutorials and they got the rulers and all the measurement, I'm like, oh my God, and I hurry up and I go away from the video. It's like, no. I know. It does create problems sometimes, but oh well. So I wanted to show you the base St. Patrick's Day junk journal. This is not decorated yet. And this was basically just cardstock, 2 kinds glued together. And then I put some cool washi tape on the end. This was actually from the Art Deco Core Create Crafts kit from last year. But I don't have a whole lot of like really wide washi tape that's universal or can fit themes, because it needs to be wide enough to, flip over. But I thought this fit because, St. Patrick's Day, Luck of the Irish Gold. I thought it looked pretty cool. So I'm going to be decorating this, of course. This is just plain. Everything's plain, no pockets, no stampings, no stenciling. Excuse me. Only the washi tapes on the other papers. So let's go ahead and go through this. It's like 152 pages. So I'm excited about this. This is dyed paper I made like 2 years ago, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool for St. Patrick's Day. So I'm finally getting to pull it out. I love how it came out, like the greens and yellows. I think I was going to make it for like a spooky Halloween, but then I thought, oh, St. Patrick's Day. So I have graph paper. I have cardstock in the colors of, St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. We got the gold, the greens. I think I have an orange in there because the Irish flag is green, white, and orange, if I recall correctly. So I've got pretty papers. I have line papers. Got some tracing paper, which is my answer to vellum. Got some music paper. I did have a real old vintage dictionary page, but it crumbled. My son said, I'm like, oh, that's okay. It happens. One of it made it through, though. See, this one came out okay. This was some kind of, I think this was like educational vintage. and it held up. After I flip through this naked journal, I'll show you some of my St. Patrick's Day ephemera and goodies. And something my son says is always my signature. I always put a paper bag in there. And I decorated with some mica stains from Tim Holtz. I think these might be Halloween ones. I can't remember. I always like to put a paper bag in my journal so I could tuck goodies in there. I love it when you make homemade dyed paper and you put on like a cookie sheet or like an old baking sheet or whatever, and it picks up those lines or those designs. It's always has such character, I think. Always like to have a decent amount of lined paper because it is a journal, you know, otherwise it's just an art journal. So always try to have lined paper. Oh, I love that. I do say so myself. So I look forward to checking this out after working with pink a lot for that other Valentine's Day journal. Now I'm in the mood for green. So I follow the whim, follow the muse. I love that gold washi tape I put on. So see, these have washi tape on the ends. I did that last year, so that's already done. So basically, all I have to do is do the pockets and make some tags and bookmarks. And then tuck spots and all those little things that make a journal special. And I will be putting this eventually when it's on sale on my Shea Boyer Etsy shop, CHEZBOYER.etsy.com. I sold the Valentine journal I made. That made me happy. I sold it within like a week of posting it. So I was like, oh, yay, that's so cool. Always love it when somebody buys my journals. It's like, that is so neat. I love it that it goes to homes of people who enjoy it. What spurred me to do this is actually I had the St. Patrick's Day. Oh, I glue this. I haven't done that yet. I glue this and I make like a little pocket, like a tuck spot. I sold a St. Patrick's Day glue book and photo album that I made last year at this time. And it had been in the shop for a year, but I ended up selling it. And I was like, oh, I should do a St. Patrick's Day journal, you know. And then I realized, oops, I already had one ready to go. Just needed to sew it and trick it out. So we work our ways around the calendar, don't we, gals? So this is, like I said, about 152 pages. So this will be a little bit of a chunky monkey. The green little shamrock, that dear little plant, dear emblem that grows in our island. So I wanted to do this in a lot of greens and golds, but I did want to include the orange as a nod to the Irish flag. And my maternal grandmother's maiden name was Murphy. So I come by this interest in Irish things pretty legitimately. So I got a fair amount of Irish in me. My hair is naturally blonde, but I've been dyeing it red for the last, 10 years or so. And I really look Irish. Okay, so I'm going to be tricking that out, and I thought I'd show you some of my ephemera and things that I might use. I got these die cuts. I don't have a die cut machine. I know. Why not, Janet? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I just figured it's easier, you know, that if I need certain die cuts just to go on Etsy and people make it, you know, and I don't know. But anyway, there was this cool gal on Etsy that made St. Patrick's Day die cuts in different patterns. Aren't those cool? And a lot of times I turn these into pockets. I used one of these in the St. Patrick's Day photo album to make a little pocket or tuck spot. Isn't that cool? I'm sorry I don't have her name. Like I said, I got this over a year ago, and sometimes I forget where I get things. And little You know, dots. Haven't used any of these yet. Just in case. Got some St. Patrick's Day stickers. I don't know if I got this from Amazon or Temu. So who knows what I'll use. Some printables, tickets. A lot of these are vintage reproductions. Another one of the die cuts. Probably won't use the stickers because they have the white and it makes it look, I don't know, kind of cheapy. But I was thinking those would make some cool ATCs. I ended up not making any Valentine ATCs this year. I wanted to. Yeah, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I still got time. We'll see if the spirit hits me, but I'm kind of in the screen mood, so I doubt it. But maybe I'll make some St. Patrick's Day ATCs for fun. For shits and giggles, as they say. And maybe I'll share it with you for some inspiration. So, again, I'm sorry I don't remember where I get some of these things. Some of them have the names. Pigeonhole Productions. I think Etsy. This is from Ginger Journals. I forgot I had these. Oh, these would make good ATCs. Did you see that, guys? Here, I'll try to flip through. Pretty neat, right? And you can use them to decorate a journal. Yeah, these were all from gingerjournals.etsy.com. Cute, huh? Forgot about these. That's what happens when I put them away in a holiday box. I forget what I have, and I was like, ooh, it's almost like Christmas again. Some more stickers, tickets. Oh, I got these, I think, at Hobby Lobby. I used this to trick out the photo album, too. They glue pretty cool. And they're different size shamrocks and, like, gold and green. That is cool. And then I have these tiny ones. I have these somewhere. These tiny green ones. And I glue those, too. Pretty neat. And then I have a whole stash of green washi tape. I have 2 big containers of washi tape, and I tend to color code like all the Christmases together, all the pink and Valentine's together, all the Halloweens together. And I don't have tons of green, but got some. Well, that would work nice. Greens and golds. Oh, I'll have to look for my golds. I have my greens out, but not my golds. Got some Van Goghs and the different greens. Some of these are botanical. And here's some more of those like gel things. There's like metallic. There's bigger and small. I've used those. And then I got these cool coins. And I glued one of those too. It's like these light coins. So anything to trick it out, you know, make it interesting. And I love, you know, texture and... Oh, I forgot. And I think that gal too also made, yeah, free sample. She made some smaller ones for me. I must have put this in here. So she made some smaller ones I bought of the shamrock. So there's like more of like the fluorescent green, the lime green, dark green. So that's cool too. So you can use any of those to, you know, trick out a pocket, or I always like to make tags and bookmarks. And I even have a stamp set I've never used. I'm not sure where I got this from. Maybe Walmart. I haven't even used these yet. So that's cool. And I got this as part of one of the Cora Crea crafts. Remember I told you I always save the bags because you can use them. So I was thinking this might be somehow put another little bag in there or something, glue a bag in. Everything serves, you know? So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour of my St. Patrick's Day fodder for the new journal I'm going to work on. And of course, I will show you the final deal when I'm done. Hopefully it'll be before next St. Patrick's Day. No, I swear I'm going to finish this. I will. Oh, and I'm going to put some metal corners on here too, I think. I had metal corners. I didn't put it on my Valentine's Day, but I think I'm going to put some of the brass corners on there. I think that'll look cool. All right, well, I hope you're having a great crafty day, and let me know in the comments what you're working on, what's your favorite holiday to craft during, favorite colors to use. Let me know in the comments. Stop by and say hi and let me know how you're doing, or if you're a new subscriber, say hey. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.